Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here, as always, to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today, guys, many things to discuss, from Nico Williams to more movements at Barca, but also Paul Pogba, Florian Wirtz, and more. Let's jump into it together. And so, guys, big movements on the market also today, as every single day. First of all, we have to start from there. Congratulations to Real Madrid, because they signed Franco Mastantuono. It's now official from River Plate, 45 million, 6-year contract to the player. Also, the planning for Mastantuono is confirmed. The player will be at the Club World Cup with River Plate, and then at Real Madrid in August on day 14, when he will turn 18, and he will travel to Madrid to sign his contract to be unveiled as new Real Madrid player. So, Xabi Alonso as a coach, Dean Housen as centre-back, Trent Alexander-Arnold as right-back, Franco Mastantuono as midfielder. Big summer, definitely, for Real Madrid, and this is still ongoing because Real are still looking at more opportunities on the market. Big movements also at Barcelona. Big movements at Barcelona because, as reported by Sport today, we can confirm that the agent of Nico Williams had a direct meeting with Barcelona director Deco. So, a face-to-face meeting in Barcelona between Deco and the agent of Nico Williams. 1 year after the big saga of Nico Williams, with Barca in talks, not happening, then they signed Dani Olmo this summer. Again, Nico Williams and Barcelona. Yes, because now is the player going to send a clear message to Barca. The understanding is that Nico Williams opened the doors to a Barca move this summer. So it really depends on Barcelona now. We know it's not the only option at a winger. We know financially is an important deal, 58 million euros release clause, an important salary, commission. So the whole package financially is the real point. But the message received by Barcelona in the meeting on Friday, so today, was a very positive, important message for Barca, with the player opening the doors, with the player this time really convinced about the possibility to go to Barcelona. So Nico Williams is quite open to that. But don't forget two factors. The first is the other clubs, because there are more clubs in the conversation for Nico Williams. Bayern already had 2 meetings for Nico in the last 7 days, so really intense contacts after a phone call taking place around the Champions League final, and then after that 2 meetings. So Bayern are also there and they want to try for Nico Williams, but I already told you that financially the salary requested by Nico Williams is the real issue of this deal for Bayern. And then don't forget also Arsenal. Arsenal like the player, but also in this case it depends on the financial request of the player. It's not about the release clause, that's not a problem, but about how much the player wants. And now with Barcelona in the conversation, we have to see what Barca decide to do, because they were not so happy 1 year ago with Nico Williams when he was not so convinced about the move, and so Barca decided to go very strong for Dani Olmo, a player who really wanted to go to Barcelona. Now the situation looks the opposite, with Nico Williams opening the doors to Barca, and now it's up to Barca to decide what they want to do for the player. So let's see what happens there, but again, don't forget about all the other topics in this story, about Bayern and also about Arsenal. And then there is another factor, and that factor is called Athletic Club from Bilbao. Because Athletic have already told Nico Williams that in case he decides to stay at the club this summer, they have a new contract proposal ready for Nico. Even better salary compared to the current one. A record salary for Athletic, so they are prepared to make something important to convince the player to stay and to keep Nico in Bilbao. Let's see what's going to happen there, but for sure the Nico saga restarts today, also with the player agent meeting with Barcelona. Another saga of this market has been Florian Wirtz, but before mentioning that, today is also fair to say that Barcelona complete their first signing of the summer, and is Joan Garcia. Barcelona have paid the release clause for Joan Garcia. Now is about the formal steps with the legal documents for the official announcement, but today Barcelona have triggered the clause for Joan Garcia. So we can consider Joan Garcia as new Barca goalkeeper, 25 million euros to Espanyol, and agreement done with the goalkeeper on a long-term contract. So Joan Garcia will go to Barca, and we will see how they will resolve the matter of Marc-André ter Stegen. So for sure a big story, the one of Joan Garcia going to Barcelona. New goalkeeper is coming for Hansi Flick. I was saying a big saga has been Florian Wirtz in the recent days. Today I received many nice messages. Thank you guys, and thank you to all the Liverpool fans, and not only for telling me that I was right, but just guys, I was trying to tell you what I knew. So I don't think in this kind of stories there are good or bad journalists. I don't think in this kind of stories there are well-informed or bad-informed journalists. It's just about when you get the information, when you can filter the information, what you can say, what you can't say. But my information on Tuesday night, and I can confirm that, and I confirmed that yesterday, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, every day, is that the agreement is done between Florian Wirtz and Liverpool, for sure, but also between Liverpool and Bayern Leverkusen. Club to club, done. Then I also told you, now a battle will start on the media, because Liverpool will inform on a lower fee, around 138 million euros. Bayern Leverkusen consider the fee 150 million euros, add-ons included, very difficult add-ons, so we will follow also that. But for sure, the deal is agreed, it's a record deal for Liverpool, and it's also important to mention that the deal is completely done. So all the contracts, all the documents is all ready. Liverpool have signed Florian Wirtz. Now he has to go back from his holiday. Yesterday, many of you asking me, but why the deal is not official? Why Florian Wirtz is not on Merseyside for his medical? Because he's on holiday. As soon as the player returns from holiday, he will go to Liverpool, take his medical and sign his contract. So don't worry, Florian Wirtz to Liverpool was, is, and will be, here we go. Enjoy this signing because he's a fantastic player. Let's see what happens also with another player, Paul Pogba, available as a free agent on the market. Today, the story is that Monaco from France, after signing Eric Dyer this summer, have made a bid to Paul Pogba. 2-year contract on the table, now Pogba has to decide. Monaco want an answer and they are quite confident to get a green light from Paul Pogba, so negotiations underway for Pogba to Monaco on a 2-year contract as a free agent, available to play since March. No club reached any agreement with Pogba in the recent months. Now Monaco are on the stage, ready with a big proposal, with an interesting project, with Champions League football, and so keep an eye on Pogba in Monaco because they are working to close the deal for Ansu Fati with Barcelona. Don't worry, in that case, there was some complication on the salary coverage, all these kind of things, a loan with an option to buy clause, but the conversation is at the final stages for Ansu Fati to Monaco, and the conversation is advancing for another crucial deal like the one of Paul Pogba. So the expectation is for Paul Pogba to go to Monaco, waiting to see what's going to happen in terms of final conversations taking place this weekend. But we could say Paul Pogba is close to joining Monaco after Ansu Fati, an important window for Monaco, and don't forget that they are also looking for a goalkeeper. They wanted De Gea, he's staying at Fiorentina, so the situation is going to be interesting. And so guys, let me hear your thoughts on all these stories from Paul Pogba. What do you think about it? And also Florian Wirtz, Nico Williams, Joan Garcia, and much more. Where do you expect Nico Williams to go this summer? I wait for your opinion, guys. Here in comments, remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon with Fabrizio. Ciao!